Just bear that in mind. Hey, you know what? Since we're already talking about it, I might as well go ahead and get the show notes, the housekeeping out the way. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of it. This is a brand new show. My
Gosh,
bad.
LeBron, it's like you
I
didn't
know.
just host an episode of a show last night.
Right? Yeah. That's the problem, though. I'm not in crossroads mode. I'm now in After Dark mode, and
it's always hard getting in a rhythm of a new show. Always.
It's almost like I have performance anxiety or something. Almost.
Oh gosh, I feel bad for your
I think
boyfriend.
they make a pill for that.
She would know.
This is Boss Rush After Dark, the new show from the Boss Rush Network, where each and every week we get together with our friends to discuss and debate topics aimed more towards the adult audience, ranging from dating to life tragedies to relationships and travel, among other things. You can get the show early on Patreon, so pay attention here. It's patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. Goes down every Saturday, or on YouTube, podcast services, or our website 2 weeks later for free. That's right.
Free.
If you want. But you want that early access? That's what Patreon's there for. We'll give you a little more details about what to do to get set up on it. All right. But anyway, leave us a 5-star review on iTunes and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember, you can find all of our content on bossrush.net. So everyone, this is it.
So should we, since this is the first show that's going up on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
This like the first bonus content thing. Should we address Patreon in this episode just for people? I mean, I think we're gonna.
I feel like we should. We should.
I think, like Laurent said, we're recording this before Christmas. I think during Christmas break we're gonna record like a Patreon/YouTube trailer, right, for the channel, but like kind of explaining what everything is and the perks and everything. But like, this is the first show going up on Patreon, and so our goal with Patreon is not to hide anything behind a paywall. Everything will be available for free. This is just a way if you want to support the Boss Rush Network. We have a big community. We have a lot of people who listen. If you want to support us and allow us to make the product better, all of the money will be funneling back in to make the shows better. And if you want to support us, you can. There's a bunch of different tiers that you can subscribe at. All the early access shows are at $1. So if just $1, you get After Dark, you get Expansion Pass, you get Standard Definition, all those shows early, and then you get the Boss Rush podcast 3 days early. So
yeah, we're not like Nintendo and that Loftwing amiibo. No, we don't do paywalls.
Yeah, somebody's still salty about fast traveling in Skyward Sword.
Wait. How salty are we talking?
Like half a salt shaker, it seems like a mountain. I don't know.
Jeez. All right. Well, so are you guys excited? I'm pretty excited. We're finally getting this thing kicked off. We're finally getting this thing kicked off, and
Stephanie's hopped up on Rockstar right now. She's thrilled.
I'm crashing.
Not yet. Not allowed. Not yet. We still have like 45 minutes to go.
Yeah. All right. So just as a disclaimer, so with Boss Rush After Dark, like I said, we're gonna be talking about more adult-oriented stuff here. It doesn't mean we're gonna be all sleazy and everything, but I mean, like
someday we will, but not today.
If you're easily shocked,
yesterday.
Yeah, okay, we are today. I lied. I forgot about the. Yeah, okay.
My topic.
Oh yeah, we can't wait. As a matter of fact, you're going to be up first, but I want to just get this out here so the audience knows, like, if you're shocked or easily offended, like, I would say you might be in for a bad time here because unlike the other unlike the other content that Boss Rush Network produces, our shows like Crossroads, our shows like Nintendo Power Block and stuff like this. This is a different machine here.
Mhm.
So just expect the unexpected, but also expect, this is the chance for us, like the host and the crew of all the various Boss Rush affiliates and everything. Like, this is our chance to like unwind, let down, be ourselves, like throw off the facade sometimes. I mean, technically the facade's always there, because we're nerds and we're gamers for the most part, but at the same time, this is us in more, not so much our natural element, but this is us, as we normally are when we're not being content creators / influencers. So there you go.
Yes, that is me, the influencer.
Oh, you influenced a lot. That's why I'm a part of Boss Rush. Don't even.
Nope. To be fair, Ed found you, not me.
Ed found me, yeah. Yeah, but you did not deny him, like, hey, when Ed's like, can we keep him?
I mean, I did. I do that to. I do say that a lot. Can we keep them? I said that about Celeste too. There's there's like a very clear moment when Ed and I were like, she needs to do stuff with us. Can we keep her? And when you read it, it sounds kind of creepy, but it wasn't intended that way. Like sometimes when you're like, you get really excited about something, you say something, and then you kind of instantly regret it, but it's just out in the world now, which is probably the baseline of what this show's gonna be.
Especially when you put it in the context of like where we're at and right now in our society, the Me Too era, and all that stuff. Yeah, like sometimes you don't want to make it sound like you just objectified like a member of the opposite sex for in a professional setting.
This is not the time for me to say I'm proud to be a white guy who said he wanted to keep a woman. Probably not the right year to do that.
Well, I mean, the good news is like we understand you. We understand you, even though sometimes like, whoa, bro, whoa. All right.
I'm sorry. I try. So, never mind. Let's just keep going.
Well, okay. Well, you know what? Real quickly, just so people kind of understand where we're coming from, because Corey, you've had to give this speech a few times like this past year about like how we treat our fellow colleagues and stuff like that. Just real quick, just so people don't think we're off the rails, just go ahead and let them know real quickly what our policy is before we start going off the rails.
Oh yeah,
as this show is scripted to do. So
I'm not like gonna be one of those people that like shuns people for believing what they believe in, but like all I ask here about if this is your first experience with Boss Rush, well, sorry, I guess, but welcome. I just want to reiterate that like we are building a community that respects people and their beliefs and who they are, and we want to build something positive and inclusive. And I know that in the video game world that means something totally different than what I kind of want it to mean, really. But like inclusive as in everybody gets along, everybody works together, everybody respects each other, who they are, no matter what their skin color or their sexual orientation or their anything else that that there's a lot of people who identify as different than quote unquote what society deems as normal, right? And so I mean I'm a straight white guy, right? Surprise. I mean, if you're watching me, hello, hi, white, clear, actually. What was that ghost name? Ghost Gary from the game.
Gary. Oh no, don't.
No, you're nowhere as hideous as that guy is.
So there was a point at when Boss Rush started, I wanted to surround myself with people who were different than me, to gain different perspectives, to learn about people who are different. You know, Laron, you are a ex-military bisexual black man. That is a very cool thing. You know, Stephanie, you are part Chinese and you are a woman, and that's very important to me as well. So like I wanted to surround myself with people who were different, and for like a mostly like selfishly, I guess, like a learning perspective, and to gain different pieces of knowledge from people and their experiences. And as long as everybody can respect that. Now, granted, there's a lot of straight white guys that work with us too. I'm not like, you know, I'm the only one, but I just want to reiterate that it doesn't matter who you are or where you came from or what you believe in or who you love or choose to date or choose to be as a human. If you are different from me, I want to learn from you. But ultimately, if you're good at what you do and you respect everybody else that we're working with, then I want you here as well. And that's what we're building. That's the community we're building. A positive place for everybody to, you know, our motto is be you, be more, be better. And I want that. I really hope everybody takes that to heart when they join our community, when they want to collaborate with us, when they want to be on a guest on our show. Like that, it's everywhere. That motto is everywhere, and it should be. And it shouldn't just be a motto. It should just be how life is. But unfortunately, it's not. But you know, as small as our community is, I feel like our community has done a good job of living up to that mantra. And every person that can be a better person is another person who's not a shitty person. And you know, that's what we're doing here. Now let's be shitty assholes on the show. No, I mean, this is a show that we've wanted to do as a concept for a long time, and we're finally doing it just because, like, not that I don't love games and the nerdy stuff that we talk about, but like Laron said, like, sometimes you just gotta step away from that and be a human being for a hour or so. And that's kind of where we're going to be here too, is like, okay, well, we've all been through different things. What are these different things that we've been through? Or, you know, what are the challenges that we've had to overcome in life? Or, you know, I almost kind of want to, when I first kind of conceptualized the show in my head the first time, I was like, let's do like an adult-oriented show. This was before you were here, Laron, and it wasn't called After Dark at that point. But
okay,
I was like, well, there are a couple podcasts where people would use their life tragedies as like a therapy type thing to like kind of just talk out their problems, and they turned it into like a comedy show about their problems, and it was really good for a while. And then they grew up, and it wasn't. They became like, you know, life-loving people, and their problems went away, and then the show kind of lost its meaning. But like, you know, I thought about doing that, but in a way, this is kind of what I see the show as. I know it's not always going to be that, but like, there will be topics on here that, you know, will bring up bad times in people's lives, and sometimes it helps to talk about that kind of thing, you know, too.
I think that's really important, and I know we kind of joked about like, oh, this is going to be X-rated show or just something really silly, but at the same time, you know, going back to your motto about be better, I think After Dark is actually going to play a very important role to this community, because we're going to be talking about topics that maybe a lot of people are just afraid to talk about because there is either a stigma or not socially acceptable to talk about in a larger scale things. And so this is where, for just making it up, like even if it's like a political topic, for example, heaven forbid, like we want to create a safe environment where people can have different views or different experiences. And again, just safe place is the only way I can think about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is who we are. So if it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here forever, like, good job, you made it. You made it here. I just want this show
have a cookie.
Yeah, I will. Thank you, Stephanie. Cookies, everybody.
LaRon and Corey have been eating cookies all night.
You just had your
look.
Hey,
I
stopped.
Look,
I stopped a while ago.
Look, Stephanie, look, when Stephanie sent that picture in our chat, it made me feel like a worthless human being. And now that I feel like a worthless human being,
You're just gonna wallow in the self-pity.
yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna blame your cookie eating on me?
Yeah, it's like Fat Bastard in Austin Powers. I'm unhappy because I eat, but I eat because I'm unhappy. It's a vicious cycle. Okay, so.
Here we go.
And you know, like.
Well, I'm not gonna be the guy to start fat shaming. I am not tonight.
Look, my child has lots of Teddy Grahams and animal crackers, and just I can't help it. Okay,
So
they're just sitting there.
you know, so funny story, right? Because I live as one roommate with a married couple, and they just recently had a kid, and one of the relatives made the mistake of buying one of those ginormous freaking tubs of freaking animal crackers.
The iced ones or just the normal ones?
Just the normal ones, but if they brought the ice ones in here, it would have been gone a lot quicker. but yeah, like it was basically one of those things like they didn't even have to ask who got into the animal crackers because one day you're looking in the cabinet and the thing is full. The next time you come to the cabinet, the thing is like down to the last 1/8 of the container. There's no way like a 17-month-old child could have done that. Yeah. So yeah, I know I have fat kid problems.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It must suck being that small. I probably could lose a whole Stephanie and still be larger than her. Let's be fair.
It's okay, man. We have muscle density. That's the problem.
Okay.
Who has muscle density?
You know what I mean. Come on. You used to be a freaking linebacker in college. Don't even.
Listen, I love my sweets. I'm just not eating them right now.
Because she has self-control, unlike me.
Because I sure as hell don't have self-control.
Look, when I started this job I work at now, there's literally candy on every single table.